Rarity does her work in complete darkness. This jewel chest disappears, then suddenly reappears when it becomes relevant to the plot. Sapphire never closes the door. Theme. Yet another instance in which Rarity has a special talent introduced, which is then immediately duplicated by some pony else. Is no pony going to question all of these perfectly cut and polished gems randomly strewn about? No? Well, okay. Storyboard is visible. Canine foreshadowing. Jackhammers can't operate on dirt. Spike digs up hundreds of gems, only to be paid one since all of the others go to his employer. Yep, that's a pretty good metaphor for life.
Is something wrong, Spike?
Yes, why is everything pink?
Precious gems. Precious. It's terrible to keep a lady waiting.
Shut up, Rarity. Maybe Spike's tired from doing all of the hard work. Spike and Rarity awkwardly pause simply to allow the dogs to say their lines.
Well, this sounds mighty easy.
I think AJ's a bit overly optimistic about such a serious situation. Dang, these spiders are fast with their web making. We look at the camera to suggest that this is a comedic scene. How does dirt work? This whole scene is pretty lame. Instead of working together to dig a single hole, every pony foolishly tries to dig their own. The diamond dogs seem to have no problem magically passing through dirt. Nightmare fuel. And then suddenly the day is saved by a randomly appearing hole that the dogs seem to have overlooked. Rover both gives the order and follows through with it. Oh, so that's how swords work. Missed opportunity for a hot dog pun. The dogs must keep these lights around for underground dance parties. Pony lips. So was AJ clued into this little daydream at all? Or does Spike just randomly try to kiss ponies often? We've seen Rainbow Dash fly while carrying much more weight than this. For some reason, Dash and Fluttershy are only in this scene if you're watching on the television.
Rarity showed me how she did it a while back.
Oh, how convenient. Rarity complaining and whining her way out of a situation isn't exactly the best lesson for kids, or adults. The gag involving Rarity's little takeover is probably the worst paced joke in the entire series. She goes from slave to master to back to slave again in like 3 seconds. This could have actually been really funny had the joke been given more time to develop. Rarity doesn't like being called a mule, but she has no problem with having her rear slapped. Also, equestrian racism against mules.
No, you're still beautiful.
You're just saying that.
Girls on the internet in a nutshell. Why is Twilight still casting her spell? Isn't it quite obvious that Rarity is in this direction since, you know, it's the only way to go?
She must be in there.
Dash put too much emphasis on in rather than on there.
Fuck him up.
That line exists. Door made of jello. Twilight's bridle appears out of thin air.
Hi-ho, Twilight! Hooray!
Every pony is bored out of their minds with this rescue mission. How did every pony manage to get those wagons out of there anyway?
Dirt! Get away, Dirt!
Dogs. I hate dogs.